just got this new deadlift platform in, and that leg extension machine was in the way of filming. So Josh is being accommodating and we're allowed to move it right now.
Today I'm going for a different style PR. It's a deadlift deficit PR. For those unaware, a deficit deadlift is when you stand on a platform. It can be 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches. Today we're going to use a 3-inch deficit. And this is going to make it so the starting position of the bar is now lower down by your ankles instead of up high at mid-shins. So it's going to be a little bit harder to start with just because of the new low positioning. And B, it's going to add to the range of motion, to the distance you have to bring the bar all the way up to a lockout, making the lift a lot harder. And these are actually great to do as a variation for deadlifting. You do these enough, get strong at them, and then you go back to deadlifting on the floor with the bar starting up at your mid-shins again, and a regular deadlift should feel even stronger. So I just finished my training block with these. I was doing a lot of doubles and triples. Today I just wanted to work up to one last single before I deload again, and see if I can get something close to 600 pounds. As of now, my best 1 rep max is like 515 from a few years ago.
Love the 25 man. Love it.
Thought it could be slick.
A very successful deficit deadlift PR in the books at a body weight of somewhere in the low 180s right now. I'll take it. Not too shabby. So I strongly recommend this cream. It's CBD oil by Herbstrong. Strong anti-inflammatory. Recently my right shoulder's been bothering me a little bit. I think it's the AC joint. Just been a little aggravated from pushing it too hard, so I've been applying this onto my shoulder area religiously, and it helped amazingly. Really good for Ariana's neck and shoulder area as she's recovering from the car accident she was in, because everything gets really tight and painful up here. So again, that's the CBD oil cream by Herbstrong. Links in the info box below. I'm still using the vape, of course, post-workout and before bed. If you guys follow my anxiety videos, just look up Nick Wright Anxiety. I explain it all, but definitely love using this after a gym, especially after a big PR and the adrenaline's flowing. Just kind of helps relax you afterwards. Speaking of PRs, guys, you've missed a lot. I've been MIA for like almost 2 months now, so I'm gonna go ahead and rewind it back to January for you. Training has not been going this well all winter. Let me show you guys what you missed over the last month and a half, almost 2 months. I'll see you at the end of this video, back in present day for a huge announcement. Stay tuned and enjoy what you've missed the last month and a half. Good morning. Switching it up, using coffee today instead of pre-workout. In my awesome mugs. I love these mugs. About to go hit a shoulder press. It might be a PR, or I might just max my previous max, which was 205. It'll be 205 or like 210 today, if all goes well. So let's get to it. I want to really quick give a shout out to Alpha Clothing for being the all-time best sponsor in the world. This is why I love them, because their clothing is soft and comfortable enough to train in, but it looks nice enough to actually go out in public and social settings in. So if you guys are interested, this is the 3/4 Raglan Athlete Fit shirt. That's a tongue twister. But these are in stock right now on their site, and I'm a size large in this currently, weighing about 180 pounds on average. And these joggers, I'm a size large as well. The shoes are white Ultra Boost, size 10 in those, or 9.5. I'm a 10 in Nike and a 9.5 in Adidas.
These niggas with attitude. These niggas with attitude. These niggas with attitude. These niggas
So this week I was supposed to hit my former max of 205, which I've done before, and next week I was going to aim for a PR, but it didn't really pan out that way. Training leading up to this point had taken a turn for the worse and just hadn't been going well. Wow, I just started blacking out in the middle of that rep. That fucking happens to me every once in a while with pressing movements. So fucking weird. So that was a fail. Damn. I might actually just wrap it up and leave the gym because this week has just been going like this all week long. Not to complain, you know, because highs and lows happen in life, but this is a low week. It's been like that all week. Oh my God. I don't even so much care about that specifically. I'm just frustrated just because that is how life has been all week. R.I.P. What I needed was a change of pace. I need to switch things up, dive back into a building phase of training where I focused on lighter weight, a lot of volume, some hypertrophy, just to rebuild that base for strength again. Problem is that's boring, that's not exciting content. And that was kind of stressing me out because like, all right, I need to get videos up. My channel is based heavily around lifting. Showing lightweight stuff is going to be so boring. So what I decided to do was just back away from YouTube for like a month. Take a month off because I have a big plan for a series coming up anyway, so there was no reason to put out content I wasn't in love with just to get it out. So I stepped away from YouTube and just went back to training for myself in privacy, and it was the most amazing feeling thing. Mentally, it was exactly what I needed. And I made some changes, starting with the squat, which I have huge goals that I want to achieve in, new PRs, new goals set. I started off by first switching to flat shoes, using my Anis that I use for deadlifting now for squatting, and I'm using flats because I changed my stance up. After losing a lot of weight, I could not get tight in my stance that I usually use anymore. My leverage has changed, so I decided to give a wide stance a try. So wide stance squatting in flat shoes, and it feels really damn good, using a lot of glutes in there. And I've been building just a lot of lightweight, squatting 3 times a week. Another small change I've made is upgrading to the new X sleeves by Slingshot. I never thought anything would beat the strong sleeves. I traded in my SBDs years ago for those, but the X sleeves feel like knee wraps. It's crazy how supportive they are. I'm a size medium. The link for those, as well as a discount, is in the info box below.
So this is week 2. It is January 30th. This is week 2. This is my second day squatting in a row, squatting 3 days a week. Nice and light, building that volume up right now. So 335 pounds. We're doing 5 sets of 6. So it's like 30 reps total. I'm not a mathematician, but day 2. This is how I'm keeping track of my sets. I have 5 sets total, so I finish one, slide one of these bad boys up there. It saves me from having to chalk up the gym with tally marks and then clean it later. And no one uses 2.5 pound plates. On day 2 of squats right now is after I finish my 5 sets of 6, I load up 585, which is the goal, of course, and I do static holds with it. So what I do is I unrack it and walk it out like I'm about to squat it, which is good because that practices getting tight and walking it out. And then I set up the safeties to be nice and high so I can just drop it where I stand. And then from there, I'll re-engage and re-unrack it from the safety pins multiple times. And this just helps me practice getting tight under this weight and gets me really familiar with handling this weight. And it's a lot safer than just unracking it, stepping back, holding it, re-stepping forward and racking it, and then repeating that a bunch of times. Because that's just not realistic to what you're doing to meet, and it's dangerous.
Well, tonight's date night, and we're excited to go to Pane Vino in Providence, which is an amazing Italian restaurant. It is so damn good. But unfortunately, we have all these crazy warnings for like blizzards and ice and super low temperatures and basically warnings to not even drive going on right now for tonight and all throughout the weekend. We might lose power, all that fun stuff. So we were playing it by ear. If it stayed nice, we were still gonna risk it and go, but it started snowing pretty early. It's still just like a little sheet of snow right now, nothing serious, but this is in Providence, so about a good 30-minute drive without bad weather. We don't wanna get stranded there, have 10, 11 p.m. roll around, and we can't, make it back home. So we came prepared. We're doing a home-cooked date night tonight. We've got all the food ahead of time. We got the wine, all the fun stuff. We were already pre-gaming with some Prosecco, which is what we usually do before the Uber comes, but now we're just gonna have a little bit of fun, relax, find a movie to watch, and do it up at home, and pray that the power stays on. So while Ariana's been doing her makeup, I went down the rabbit hole of 3-star Michelin restaurant chefs, and it has me in the mood to cook like crazy now. Only problem is I really don't know how to cook. But I'm gonna act like I know how to cook. And we're gonna make the famous legendary cheeseburger pasta tonight. And I'm gonna get some fancy angles of it as if it's a 5-star course. Stay tuned. I got the mom, had it straight to your top, supposed to get shot, run on your block, I got the mom, had it straight to your top. Run on your block. I got so many comments giving me a hard time about microwaving bacon, and I used to make fun of it too before I tried it. Don't knock it till you try it. It's way cleaner than frying bacon. There's no mess, there's no splatter, and it comes out just as damn good. Look at that, it's crispy. Perfect. Comes out the same. Try it. Stick like 6 pieces in for 6 minutes. That's my pasta. Around town.
I got the trap on the lock. Yeah. Whip the dope to the lock. We rock go walks with the sock. Run up and get popped. A gun with a Glock.
Another thing I keep getting is questions about my Christmas tree still being up. I keep that bitch up until February begins. Okay, Christmas is so damn nice. It's the best holiday in the world. And these decorations, like this tree just makes the house. It's a vibe and I love it. Why would you ever want to get rid of this quickly? So I keep this up the entire month of January. And then when February rolls around, then take it down.
Got that Joker, got that super soak. I hit that she a Fifi, honey, Kiki, she keep my dick like it's I did that. I don't even know like why I hit that. All I know is
Jimmy Choo, it's on you.
Lazy Sunday protocol, pizza, Domino's, Philly cheesesteak pizza with some ranch drizzle on top. Oof, it's delicious. It's wet and snowy and gross outside today and freezing, so perfect day for it. That sub-zero temperature making this car sound great.
Waiting for Perry.
Yes, we are.
All right, breakfast via Chipotle, and then we're shooting up the street to Enag. And today is going to be focused more on hypertrophy, back, and deads.
So I'm 2 weeks into this new programming, and I'm just doing volume right now. Lightweight, low intensity, a lot of sets, a lot of reps, a lot of frequency, just to build that base for strength again. Deadlifts I've always responded to with a less is more approach. So bench 3 times a week, felt great. Squatting 2 to 3 times a week, I always responded well. But with deadlifts, because they're so taxing, actually for a while I did better with just one session per week. And that really did the trick. Because I'm going lighter, I'm trying to kick up the frequency just a little bit, see if that benefits me during this building phase. So Tuesday, I do 6 sets of 5 on a deficit, and that drains me.
And so today, Thursday, last week I did pause deadlifts with a 4x4. I'm experimenting with even less intensity and volume today. I'm just doing a quick 3x3, regular competition deadlifts, not a whole lot of weight. So the focus is gonna be moving the bar really fast. Fast, explosive, clean reps, executing just 9 simple reps total, ascending in weight each rep set. It's so low intensity and so low volume that it should still allow for optimal recovery. So today's a sad day. It's February 2nd, and we're taking the tree down finally. I love this thing. But I took it apart, and like, it's already broken because I broke it, but then you have to like refold these to close them, and it's just huge and bulky, and I don't know where I'm gonna put it, and it's giving me anxiety, so I'm just gonna throw it away. I'm just gonna get a new one next year. Maybe we'll do a different color. Look at it, it's like, where could you even box this up? I'd have to sit here and fold all of these. Ugh, it's giving me anxiety thinking about it. Gotta let go of the past. All right, let's move on to Easter.
Wow, this place looks so empty now. So cold and barren. What the hell, man?
Why'd you guys make me get rid of my tree? All the peer pressure. I would've kept that bitch till May. Now I'm just in this empty home. Depressing.
So you guys sold out everything that I had listed in like 5 minutes. So I'm sticking it in you. I can't fit this one, but I'm sending it out right now, so it goes out first thing in the morning. I put a bunch of used and unused and lightly used and still in the package weightlifting equipment that I found in my basement up on my website for dirt cheap prices just to get rid of it. And I didn't even have a chance to announce it here on YouTube because I announced it on an Instagram story and it sold out in like 5 seconds. So if I ever get more stuff to get rid of, I'll be sure to let you know, YouTube. I apologize. That was cool though.
So the reason I'm even out this late is because I'm popping into ENAC to do some late night cardio, and lo and behold, this place just had a sexy ass makeover, with the newest addition being that sexy ass Rogue deadlift platform. I cannot wait to deadlift on this thing. Whew. Now we're gonna be standing facing out the window. This is the most beautiful thing in the world. And the reason I'm not deadlifting on it yet is because this is the second floor. Most people don't realize that. And this platform is going across a major support beam underneath it, which is good, and that's held up so far. But we're actually in the process of constructing a wall beneath it that's going to double support this thing. So when it's done, and it should be very soon, we'll be able to drop 800 pounds from off of our shoulders, and that thing will take it. Oh, also this black turf is the same black turf that was formerly in the old Top Strength project, that gym with all the red walls you saw me bench 405 in and deadlift 605 in, and win the super total meet in that gym. They switched to a bigger location, but it's further away from me, so I haven't made it out there yet. It looks like a badass gym. And the old black turf is now here. Pretty cool. Anyway, good night.
Nick and I are going out to dinner tonight. I'm so excited. We started this little tradition of going to the same place a few years ago. We never ever got to really do anything for Valentine's Day before because we spent a lot of Valentine's Days together because I was always working at a restaurant. In the restaurant business, you don't get holidays off. So I switched jobs and yeah, we started a little tradition. So I'm really excited. I got my hair.
Valentine's Day, baby. About to go out to eat. I'll leave you guys at home for this, but just giving you a timestamp of where we're at. It is February 14th, which means I should be returning to you pretty soon. Ariana got me the best gift ever. She got me a couple of 6-packs of IPAs. I mean, nothing's better than that. I just walk in and bam, right there on the counter. I only have 7 more weeks of enjoying these bad boys. So damn good. Welcome back to Present Day. Now that you're all caught up, I have a big announcement for you guys, a huge one. It's actually really, really freaking big. But I'm going to have to rewind you back in time again to January 27th for it. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know what it is. So see you in the next video. Enjoy the big announcement.
Bam. Summer shredding registration is booked. I am all signed up for Christian's competition. And I gotta say, it's as expensive as the NPC.
Though between the social media coverage and I think the cash prizes, you get more out of it than you do with the NPC. So the NPC still sucks. No, but for real, I want to set a new fun challenge for myself. So we are all signed up for summer shredding. And stay tuned because March 30th is when I start the diet. And that's when the YouTube series starts. So I'll be coming back full force on YouTube, so get ready for that. And this brings me to another topic. How do you stay motivated all the time? Now, I want to put it out there first and foremost that you cannot rely on motivation. There are going to be days where you feel good. You can look at your favorite bodybuilder, or you can look at your favorite athlete, or you can watch a movie, or watch Rocky, or listen to your favorite song, and it'll amp you up and motivate you to work harder. And that's awesome. And when you can do that, tap into it and use it. But there are going to be days where you can't, where everything just feels like shit, where you feel mentally like shit, where you feel like you don't even want to work out. You don't even want to hit the gym. You feel not motivated to do anything. And it just sucks. Sometimes prep just sucks. That's when you have to rely on your discipline and just make yourself do it. Sometimes your job sucks, but you still got to get up and go to work, don't you? Well, same thing with this. You need discipline. But that said, I will say a major trick to helping you stay on track and reach your goals is to set a goal that holds you to it. That's way out of your comfort zone. So this right here is gonna be my first time stepping back on a bodybuilding stage in 7 years. My last show was in July 2012 at Muscle Beach. So by the time this rolls around, this is June 29th, it'll be almost 7 years exactly. And it's scary as fuck. Powerlifting alone has changed a lot just in the last 5 years. There are weights being lifted now that weren't even a dream 4 years ago. So you can only imagine how much bodybuilding has grown. There's some beasts out there now. I know Raymond, the online coach, is competing. He is a genetic freak. His physique is just freaking gorgeous. You know what I mean? So, but that's scary, but it's a good scary. It holds me to it. So now I'm gonna bust my ass even harder every day in the gym. Now I'm gonna bust my ass harder when the diet comes around. You know, for me, I don't have the genetics, so I got to make sure my conditioning's on point and my posing is on point. Those are my two aces in the hole. So set a goal for yourself that is out of your comfort zone. Most people don't want to do this. They don't. But you need to. If you want to lose X amount of pounds by whatever date, you need to set a goal. Make it a photo shoot if you don't want to do a show. Make it so you're going to post your physique update for the internet to see by that certain date. And hold yourself to it. Pick something that you need to achieve by a certain date that takes you out of your comfort zone. Because if you're not willing to go out of your comfort zone goal-wise, you're likely not mentally ready to make the transformation and grind it out every single day. That's my 2 cents.